you see my screen, Kota? YouTube page?
Yep, got it.
Cool.
This is our third lead event in Las Vegas, and the purpose of this event is for you to learn from people who have been with us for quite some time, and hopefully their teaching you'll be able to learn something. I tell you, we're going to make it happen. We're committed to success. Let's make it happen in a big way. That's why you have some fun here in Vegas. Are you ready to have some fun? All right.
Really happy to see so many people here, and that we were able to fill the whole place. And everyone will discover what an incredible opportunity we all have here at Jeunesse.
And one of the key elements to success is leadership. You know, your business will rise and fall on leadership.
But the thing about becoming a leader is becoming the best of you. Create your own way, create your own style.
Pours into you, it uplifts you, inspires you, motivates you, encourages you, and teaches you what to do and what not to do. It helps make those daily course corrections. That's what a leader does.
This is your time to shine. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take passion. It's going to take sacrifices. And we are going to create one of the great legacy companies of this industry. Are you with me, Jeunesse family?
All right. So, welcome everybody that's on right now. I'll be real quick with you. First off, thanks for taking some time out of your Friday night. I know it's the weekend, and so we're going to make this fast. It'll probably be about 20 minutes or less. We're just going to give you guys a quick little peek into the project we're launching right now called Gen Young, and kind of what we're doing and why we're so excited to be here and talk to you guys that are actually on this thing right now. But just to give you guys a quick heads up, the video you guys just saw was basically a sneak peek of a former event that they've done with the company before, and it's also very similar to the event that we're actually going to have next weekend in Las Vegas with a lot of the leaders and a lot of people in this company. So it's very, very exciting, and we're pumped to have everybody that's going to be out there in Vegas, and then I know we have some people from St. George, Utah that are going to be traveling out to that, so it's going to be exciting. But I'll be quick, guys. Quick introduction to myself for those of you that don't know me. 21 years old, name's Kota Ivers. Living in Eugene, Oregon right now. I'm actually just chilling at our clubhouse at our place, and hopefully you guys can all understand me loud and clear. But basically what we're doing, and the reason we're here is we want, not even we want to, what we're doing right now is the people that invited you to this either think that you're motivated or, you know, health conscious, or, you know, want to really do something on the side, or, you know, something that you can really take your life from where it's at right now and amplify it. Take whatever you're at right now and whatever you're doing right now, and, you know, really improve your lifestyle, really improve where you're at right now, and take you somewhere that you want to go with what we're doing right now. And so, quick little gist of what we got going on. Obviously, that video you saw, the company is called Jeunesse. Isaac's going to go more into that. We're actually with Isaac and Margaret, two very, very powerful and awesome leaders in this company that are very humble, number one, and also very, very awesome to just connect with. They're great leaders, they're great people, great speakers, and they're also good friends of mine, and so I want you guys to pay attention when they talk. Now, Isaac actually brought me into this, and I was really excited. The reason that I actually got joined up with this company, and the reason that I decided to, work with Jeunesse and work with some of these people like Isaac and Margaret is because there's really two things you want to look for with companies. I'm a very big numbers guy. If I see an opportunity and I see potential in something, I'm going to take advantage of it, because whatever I do, I make sure I do it the right way and I make sure I make it happen. And the reason I came with this company, this opportunity, is because there's two things you want to look for in business. You want to look for minimal risk, and then you want to look for maximum reward. And the fact is, the timing with this company, the leaders of this company, the products of this company, and the opportunity that's really in front of us, and I hope you guys are going to be able to see that pretty soon here in the webinar, it's just obvious of what we're doing and why we're doing it, and why we're all, so pumped, honestly, to talk to a lot of you guys about this. And so, minimal risk, maximum reward. That's why I'm here. That's why this company is the way it is, and that's why we're so pumped to talk to you about it. But I'll introduce you guys to Isaac. He's actually the one that introduced me to this company. I've been following him for the last couple of years through social media and just staying in touch with him. We've been friends since about two and a half years ago maybe. And he hit me up about this, and I told him that it was going to be. I basically told him, good luck. I'm a hard person to talk to about things like this. I'm open-minded to opportunities, but I'm also very skeptical with just about anything that I do when it comes to business. But like I said, I'm the kind of guy where I'm a salesman, I'm a businessman. If granny panties are selling, I'm going to sell granny panties on the corner of the street. Whatever is hot right now, I will do it. And I saw the opportunity, and I couldn't really resist, to not hop in right now. And so without further ado, I'm going to introduce this and pass this on to Isaac, and he's going to fill you guys more in on the product and the opportunity.
Unmuted, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
It's not echoing with the speaker, is it?
Nope, you're golden, man.
Okay, cool. Well, hey, everybody. Thank you for taking time out of your Friday night. Where's my weekend warriors at? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people who are hungry. I remember coming up in the game, and, growth is the game. Change is the only constant. We never make it. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. But I remember when I first got introduced to this concept, how just hungry I was, and that hunger was contagious to my people. And so I'm looking for, those weekend warriors. I'm not looking for everyone who's watched this webinar right now. I'm not. Kota's not. Margaret definitely isn't. We're looking for probably 2-3 key people. Okay, maybe even one person that has a desire for change, that wants to do something, that wants to leave a legacy. If it's not about leaving legacy, I'm not about it, and I'm not touching it. So just so you guys know my background real quick, and excuse me, I'm from Fort Collins, Colorado. It's a small town. It's one of those towns where if you don't get out, you feel like you're stuck there forever, and myself and a lot of my friends felt like that. So I got out. I was one of those guys that dropped out of school, to be honest. When I was in California, played football. That led to arena football. Arena football led to an injury. After that injury, my buddy was like, yo, I think that you're talented. You should get involved in business. That's literally what he said to me. And I did. I got involved. But at the time, when I was looking at it, I was like, okay, how am I going to own a business? I have a negative bank account. I have 15 G's in student loan debt. And I had no jobs. I just gotten fired. But I was dealing with a paradigm that I think most of us are dealing with. And I think the paradigm is that where you're at is where you're going to be, but where you're at doesn't matter, especially you weekend warriors. It's about where you're going. And you don't need to just shift that paradigm. You need to shatter that paradigm. And that's something that you just decide to do. I believe that life is a result of our decisions, not our conditions. The same wind blows in us all. And that's what I want you to understand real quick. And I'm going to talk about that wind. See, every single one of us are in a sailboat. And most people think that it's the wind that determines their life's fortune, that determines where they go 2-3 years from now, that determines what kind of job they get after college, what their bank account currently looks like, what their family's health is currently like. Most people think it's the wind that determines where their success is or isn't. I will tell you it is not the wind. It is actually the set of your sail. One of my mentors, Mr. Jim Rohn, told me that. And what does the set of your sail mean? It means the philosophy that drives you, the mindset, the way that you are going to look at life. So when I was introduced to entrepreneurship, obviously there's a shift that has to be made to go from employee to entrepreneur. And that shift has been an exciting 3 years. But I feel right now more excited than I ever have been with launching the Jeunesse business. Guys, I want to tell you about Jeunesse. I've been involved with it in under 60 days now, but it's so exciting. We're creating the base right now. We're laying the groundwork. We're laying down the beginning of the stadium of a team that's going to be here 60 years from now, and we're still within our first 60 days. If that doesn't excite you, if that video doesn't excite you, if Kota's reasons why don't excite you, I don't know what can. That needs to get your heart pumping. I hope your heart is pumping a little bit. That's my intention right now. I want to get your heart pumping a little bit. I hope that by the end of this webinar you lose a little bit of sleep, to be honest. Let me ask you this. If you had the chance to invest in Facebook 10 years ago, when it was still on Harvard and Stanford campus, you probably would have done it, right? Of course you would have done it. I don't care if you like Facebook or not. You would have done it. And here's the thing, though. Knowing what you know now. What I want you to understand is that the information you get right now, you're not going to understand all of it. Understand this, though. Girls lie. Boys, they definitely lie. But numbers do not lie. And Jeunesse is the fastest growing company right now in the network marketing world. It's the juggernaut of the industry. It was something that I was once ignorant to. I was in a previous company, and I thought, skincare, no way. I'm not in with that. I'm good. And then I stopped thinking like a dumb network marketer, and I started thinking like an entrepreneur, and I realized that the owner of Burger King is a vegan. And things that you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but things the world likes to do should be a business of yours. So guys, what's network marketing? What's the concept? Here's the concept. You hate YouTube ads. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Skip the ad every single time. You don't like billboards. You're not exactly pulling over on the side of the road and writing down the numbers on billboards. Okay, you TiVo, you record, and you skip through commercials, or you leave the room and you grab a snack or a beer. Okay, and magazine ads aren't exactly the deal. When Pandora ads come on my phone when I'm working out, I get pissed. It ruins my whole workout. So what you got to understand is that kind of advertisement does not work. What does work? Sponsored ads on your Instagram. I bet those are getting annoying to you as well. Anyways, that kind of advertisement does not work. What does work is word of mouth advertisement. It's the most powerful form of advertisement. 62% of people that buy new products do so because of a friend recommendation. 63% of people that buy new products do so because they tried a free sample. So what can happen is you can develop a retail customer channel of people that you are sharing this product with, just as customers. We have a very big customer focus here. When you have 10 customers ordering once every single month, you can earn up to 30% on your first level, and that's your matching bonus. And I'll go into what that is a little bit more. But basically, the idea of network marketing is you and I already build networks. You see, we built Facebook, but Zuckerberg didn't pay us for it. We built Instagram, we built Twitter, we built Snapchat. You guys are building the hell out of Candy Crush. I'm not accepting your invites, so stop inviting me. Okay? We built these networks, but we didn't get paid for it. Here, we're getting paid to build a network. It's all about consumption of a product, consumption of a phenomenal product. And the advertisement budget, instead of going into magazine ads, billboards, YouTube ads, commercials, stuff like that, it goes into us. It goes into the people. See, we have a philosophy here. Build the people, and the people will build the business. What are you going through right now? What's your win? Per se. Is it the job market like it was for me? Is it student loans like I had 15 G's in it? Is it making $10 or even $20 an hour? I had a negative bank account at the time. If you're going through any of those three things, guys, understand that you and most people you know are going through that. And you are obviously the sum of the 5 people you hang around the most. So the idea of what we're doing here is we're going to align you with some people that are absolutely phenomenal and already have the results that you want. People your age. People just like you. People with the same race, creed, background, same kind of grades in school, same kind of ideas they had growing up, same everything. We're all normal people. You look at Kota, you see a normal person. You look at Max, you see a normal-ish girl. Okay, she's not normal, but you look at these people and you realize that they're just normal people that are living above average lives. And it's all because they were in the right place at the right time with the right people. Now, to be successful in life, you must have 3 things. You must, number 1, know information that others do not know. Number 2, have depth of vision with that information. Number 3, take massive action with that information. What's the information that others do not know? Jeunesse. Jeunesse means youthful in French. Started on 09/09/09 at 9 p.m. Okay, we have a skincare line. We have a nutrition line. We have a fitness line. We have an energy line as well. It's absolutely phenomenal. The YES system is a youth enhancement system. Instantly Ageless is actually one of our skincare products that launched last year and is absolutely incredible. I'm going to actually play a quick video for you here to kind of show you exactly what it is that Instantly Ageless does. In the last week, within 7 weeks of existence, actually, it became the #1 sold product in the world of networking. And so what I want you to see here is this quick video.
What you want to do is twist off the top. You want to squirt out a very small amount. Flip the lid over and reseal it. So you can use this file 2 or 3 more times. Is tap a very, very thin layer. I'm just tapping a very thin layer on her skin, but you want to leave it about 10 or 15% damp on the skin. Do not rub it all the way in because the product works as it's drying, so you want it to allow it to do this.
Okay, I'm going to start a timer. I can't see the...
You haven't seen anything yet.
You can use Instantly Ageless before or after your makeup. First of all, you want to do all your preventative maintenance and all the good stuff first.
What do you see? What are you thinking?
Okay. So I think I stopped sharing my screen. Anyways, yeah. So guys, that's one of our products, Instantly Ageless. Right after that is the Zen line. You know, with Zen we have BCAs, we have Zen Shape. These are flavored BCAs, by the way. You take them before and during your workout. Zen Shape, it controls hunger and fights sugar cravings. Zen Pro, it's our protein. Pea protein, actually. And the whole Luminous line. The whole Luminous line is designed to allow your face to connect and communicate the way that it is meant to. Everyone has skin, so if you have a face and you're watching this tonight, I bet that you should be on this Luminous line. And here's the thing, Instantly Ageless, guys, it lasts 8 hours. It does it in 2 to 3 minutes, and it lasts 8 hours. Everyone wants to feel beautiful. You know, so many people. I have a thing that I do in my life, and I call just about everyone I know champ. And the reason I do that is because I want people to feel like champions. Most people feel so defeated and insecure all day, every day. So I want people to feel like champions. And when people feel beautiful, they feel better. If you look good, you feel good, you do good. And that's a big business opportunity as far as Instantly Ageless goes. So we have a skincare line. It's a $300 billion industry. Fitness is the fastest growing trend in the world, and then energy drinks. Okay, our energy line is being rebranded and redone right now by Mr. Mark Patterson. It's a $12.5 billion industry, and it's growing every single year. Again, the things the world likes to do should be a business of yours. So what you would do is you would build a network of people consuming these products. If you want to know more about the products, get on YouTube, search Jeunesse Science, Jeunesse. We're open in 120 countries, guys. Who do you know in-state, out-of-state, out-of-country? But let's dominate your backyard first, because here's the thing. Jeunesse is going to do $1.2 billion this year, and this year alone. But only 6% of the company's sales are domestic. Imagine where you and your income could be 12 months from now by building a network when no one else knows about it. We're in pre-launch right now of a project that we will be launching come our America's Convention. That is November 13th. We haven't launched a project yet, so you have a chance to get in before we launch that project. It's very exciting. Get back with who invited you and find out more about that. But we're in pre-launch, so get back with the person who invited you and find out more about that. Now, I'm going to get out of the way of greatness and shut up and stop talking, and I'm going to bring up the incredible Margaret DePippo. I think the best kept secret in networking. She's such a close friend of mine. She's someone who I've seen build kings and queens in this business, seen help literally hundreds of people make a couple extra $100 a month. I've seen her help probably 10 guys get up to that 6-figure mark actually in her business. And, she's someone who's just selfless. And it's so exciting. You see, the thing is Margaret has it right. She doesn't have a choice. And most people believe that they have to sacrifice others so that they may gain. And instead, Margaret kind of sacrifices her own wants so that others may gain. And she gets a lot in the world that way as well. So with that, guys, listen up to Margaret DePippo.
Cool. Well, thank you, Isaac, and thank you, Kota. I'm going to talk here just for a couple of minutes. Guys, they ran through a lot of information here tonight, and thank you guys both for having me on here and everybody on their Friday night. It's just about midnight here on the East Coast, so I'm ready to get to bed, but cool what these guys were talking about, and if you guys are new here tonight, 3.5 years ago, I was in the same position as you. I mean, same position as here and out networking for the first time, and I look back on it now, and I never realized this would be as big as a part of my life as it is now. And it's crazy to see how one small decision at 17 years old has now changed my course of life forever, to where I am forever grateful. And what I want to talk about is, 1, where I was, 2, why this business and why it has changed my life, and then 3, and most importantly, why the timing and how timing in business is everything. And that's what I'm going to really stress to you guys right now. So if you didn't take anything from Isaac or Kota, hopefully you guys can bear with me here for about 5 more minutes. But at 17 years old, guys, I just finished my freshman year out of college. I came home from Bloomsburg University. I was working at a gas station called Wawa on the night shift. I know a lot of you guys are from the West Coast. It's kind of like a 5-star gas station, actually. It's really funny, but I was working at a gas station on the night shift when I was at a party one night, and a couple of my really good friends from high school were like, Mags, we got started in this business, blah, 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 all this other stuff, you got to come check it out, you're going to love it. And me, personally, I felt that I was not satisfied, but I was making a good living for myself at the gas station, so I decided it wasn't something that I really wanted to do, but I would go check my friends out and be supportive, obviously, of the business that they were involved in. And I went the next day, where I went to my first home event, and I was able to fully experience networking. And I was blown away to what I was exposed to and what I had heard. And that day, and I don't know if you guys could relate, but have you ever felt like you were worth more, or that you would do more, or that you could become more? And I feel like now, now I'm 22, I feel like I've worked prior to this every job under the sun, between waitressing and gas stations and trying to run an eBay business and selling stuff and all this other stuff, and I always felt like I was never satisfied in that life. That's not what life was about. And then I got introduced to this industry of network marketing. And what network marketing does is it gives you a platform, a pretty basic, simple platform, to where the average individual like me and like you could come in and be given a platform and a foundation and a business model to where you can go on and create a life for yourself, where in most other cases you can't create. So is what networking does, and kind of like Isaac touched on, just to be a little bit more clear, is these companies like Jeunesse, and he explained, they don't spend money on billboards, advertisements, commercials, TV ads, nothing. Personally, I think that billboards, TV commercials, ads, all that stuff, I think it's a thing of the past. We talk to people in Gen Y, in our generation. I mean, how many of you guys are watching TV? I literally never watch TV. I bought a TV when I moved into my new apartment, and it like blows my mind how much we actually spent on the TV, because I've only turned it on probably a dozen times since I've had it, which is really funny. We never watch TV, and if I do, it's Netflix, and usually it's on my laptop. So these billboards, TV commercials, ads, all this stuff, it's outdated, it doesn't work. So what this company does, and the industry has been around for hundreds of years, but it is now becoming a very accepted way of business, because what these companies do is they pay people to talk about their products. So they rely on the distributor, people like me and like Kota, to go on out there and word of mouth expose these products. So me, 3 years ago, I'm like, all right, I'll use these products, I'll share these products with people that I love and I care about, and I'll be able to create an income for myself to where I don't have to work while I'm in college. And that got me really excited. And then as I got more involved in networking, I started falling in love with the idea of teaching people and sharing this product with people and helping people get out of their part-time jobs and create a life for themselves where they work on their own terms and work for themselves. So before I knew it, I realized that there were a lot of other people who were like me 3.5 years ago, working at a job that they felt they deserved more out of life and wanted more. And what I love about Jeunesse and networking is, guys, it's the fairest game of them all. when I worked at that gas station, I mean, very efficient employee there. But the guy that was texting his girlfriend and smoking cigarettes was making the same amount of money as me. Where here, I can't guarantee you're going to make any money involved in this whole thing or anything. For as much as I wish I could, I can't guarantee anything. If you team up with somebody like Kota or somebody like Isaac, I mean, your chances are pretty slim to none that you won't be successful in this. But what dictates your success here is your work ethic. And where your paycheck comes from is through sharing a product with people and through sharing a business model with people that to our age demographic makes a lot of sense. Why? Because like I said before, it's based off of networks. It's not about who I know. It's about who they know. And who they know, and who they know. And so before I knew it, my network had expanded to countries all around the world, and I've spent the past 3.5 years of my life traveling all around the world sharing these business philosophies and these business principles and this concept and these products with people all over the place, to where it's allowed me to create a lifestyle for myself, and not just me, but people all around the world that's extraordinary and that I love to talk about and that I love to share with people, because I think this is the answer that our generation needs. Most of the people I know right now are back at grocery stores and restaurants and graduated and moved back home in with mom and dad, and they're trying to, you know, figure out where to go to next and how to get out of their student loans and all that other stuff. Whereas this idea is something that we don't even have to try to understand. It's networking. We built Facebook, Twitter, Skype, Instagram, Ubu, iPhones. I mean, all this other stuff. We've been born and raised to network. So what we do here is we create a network of people consuming a product, and the idea is that we can work at this for the next 3 to 5 years and then create a network and a consumer base that's people continuously buying these products, because it's like all of our friends buy protein almost monthly. Me, I was buying face wash once a month, you know, almost monthly. That people buy these products, and the science behind the products is incredible, that they buy these products on a month-to-month basis, to where you can create a residual income for yourself and experience a bit of financial freedom. And what's crazy about financial freedom, and what I love about financial freedom, is one, the person you become, and two, the time that you now gain to going out there and chase your dreams. Everybody's got dreams, goals, aspirations, things that they want to do, things that they want to accomplish, but most of us don't have a vehicle in which we can surround ourselves with some successful people and an outlet to where we can create an income for ourselves to make our dreams actually achievable. So here, we've got a platform and a foundation to where you can go on out there and create whatever you want to create. What I want to do with this whole thing personally is be able to teach people, teach our age demographic and like 18 to 30-year-olds that we can live an extraordinary life, that we deserve the best that life has to offer. And life is about joy and about happiness and about passion and being able to wake up every day and thinking to yourself, does life get any better than this? And to move through life with clarity and through flow and to be happy and be in everything that you're doing. That's what I think is life is about, to have the time to spend with your family, to be able to jump on a plane and go wherever you want to go and be able to do whatever you want to do, to be able to, you know, mail, you know, a huge care package over to your brother out in LA who just got a job promotion, or, you know, whatever it is that gets you excited about making money, but to be able to actually live a life that you're proud of and going out there and do the things that you want to do. So that's what I'm really excited about, this whole opportunity. It's changed my life completely. I look at me 3.5 years ago and me today, and the change that I've seen is completely, it's different, and it's cool to be a part of. So the best thing about Jeunesse, guys, is that we've been involved in this industry for networking, the three of us, for years. Unfortunately, the company that we were with had made some changes that, for me, didn't align with my value system, and I didn't feel like it was home for me anymore. So I came in Jeunesse about 6 weeks ago, and what I love about Jeunesse is the timing of Jeunesse, all right? If you are anywhere from 18 to 30 and you've always wanted to be at the right place at the right time with the right people, right now, this is it. This is your time to take advantage of an incredible opportunity. Why? Because Jeunesse right now is the fastest growing industry and one of the biggest industry in the whole entire world. All right, it's ranked number 38 after 6 years in business. That is incredible, and that is huge. With that, it's got products that has incredible science behind it. That's won all kinds of awards. A CEO that is incredible. So not only you've got everything on the back end that's incredible and that's working in your favor to go on out there and make all this happen, but in America, and we're open and shipping to 120 countries all around the world, but in the U.S., I would say right now less than 10% of that billion that's going to happen this year, we're on track to hit it, less than 10% of that sale comes from the United States. So the leadership the spots to grow, the spots to fill have not been filled yet. It's up to us here, us on this call, and a couple more individuals to go out there and create what we want to create with this whole thing, which is so exciting. So timing in life is everything. You do not have to be smart to make money. You got to be at the right place at the right time with the right people. And this, I believe, is the modern day juggernaut of network marketing, and big things are about to happen. So I'm excited. I'm extremely excited to be teamed up with Kota and people like Isaac. I mean, incredible, phenomenal individuals, and we're really excited to go on out there and build this whole thing. If this is something that you're serious about, and you really want to fully understand it and know how you can maximize your potential with this whole thing, I highly recommend connecting with Isaac, with Kota, and with myself. So with that, thank you everybody for taking the time out on a Friday night to come be with us live. I definitely appreciate you. There's 1,000 other things you could have been doing with your night, and I appreciate that you took the time to hear out our concept and what we're so stoked about. But definitely feel free to reach out to us, and thank you for having me on here tonight, guys.